Hey, what's up guys, it's Lord Sendo here. This is the first Rogue Lineage video that I've done on this channel, so just let me know if you want to see more content like this in the future. Let's talk about Hero Mode. So Hero Mode was a developer product, just like Lost Wind. It wasn't a Game Pass, which meant that you had to buy it every time that you wanted to use it. It was introduced nearly 2.5 years ago, a few months after Rogue Lineage was first released. It costed 250 Robux per use, and essentially what it did was, when you spawn as a freshie, instead of starting with nothing, you spawn with starter equipment, and as well as that, you gain experience 2 times faster. This made it a lot easier for players to get their base classes and super classes. The 3 heroes that you could choose were the Scholar, which gave you a mage outfit when you spawned and you started with mana, the Warrior, which allowed you to spawn with a bronze sword and a brawl outfit, and the Thief, which gave you a bronze dagger and a rogue outfit. As well as this, Hero Mode was meant to give you a cosmetic, however this was never added to the game. The way you would unlock Hero Mode was by talking to this NPC in the Purgatory, and then spending the Robux. There was a huge drawback to Hero Mode though, which was that you started with 1 less life. As well as this, you weren't able to use Phoenix Downs. This means that if you died once, you would be on 1 life permanently, and you would never be able to use Phoenix Downs, which means that you would be scared of wiping for your entire playthrough. Despite this, everyone at the time thought that this was pay to win, myself included. It may sound really bad, like to not be able to use the Phoenix Down, that's a huge disadvantage, but back then, the situation was a lot different. The game was in its very early stages. Not many people knew too much about progression, and so most people were either freshies or base classes, and there were a few super classes. There were some ultra classes, but they were very rare. So because of this, the 2 times experience was very valuable because it allowed you to get your base class and basically be as strong as everyone else much quicker. Starting with 1 less life was bad, but not being able to use a Phoenix Down wasn't much of a disadvantage because no one found Phoenix Downs often anyway. Unless you were an exploiter or in one of the few houses that knew how to explore the tundra, it was nearly impossible to get mythical items or artifacts. I'll tell you a story. There was this one guy in my house who used to be known for saying these crazy things, and we all heard the rumors of the Phoenix Feather, this artifact which would allow you to regenerate health as you charged your mana. So our house found a way to get a strange feather, and this guy told us that the way you get a Phoenix Feather is by putting a Phoenix Down and a strange feather into a cauldron. And we actually believed him until we realized that you couldn't put those things into a cauldron. That just shows how little we knew about artifacts and rare items in general, and this is why we thought Hero Mode was OP, because it allowed you to get to base and super classes, which was pretty much the only form of progression for most people at the time. So people were complaining about Hero Mode so much that Archmage decided to put up a poll to decide whether to remove or keep Hero Mode. Like 80% of people said they wanted Hero Mode removed, and then Arch put up another poll which he'd asked if they wanted it to cost silver instead of Robux, and people still decided to get it removed. And so Hero Mode was removed literally on the same day it was created. If you have an account with Hero Mode, then technically it could still be alive today. That's incredibly rare and crazy to think about, however, you never know.